Hey everyone, this video has been sitting around, or at least the pieces of the video have been sitting around since August 2024. Finally getting around to pulling it together and sharing with you my first overnight bike pack adventure. I'd wanted to do this for a while. I've done a multi-day bike pack. I've done a lot of long rides, and yet I'd never done a camping trip. So pulled together a crew that you can see behind me here, and we made our way over to the Provincial Park in Ontario called Balsam Lake, and we left from Newmarket. We actually left from the old downtown in Newmarket. You can see on the map here. Headed east, and then what we did is, just to leave day one a little bit longer, we did a loop around up and came into the park from the north side. But we had just an absolute blast on this particular trip.
We missed it! Woohoo! We missed the hill! It's good that you found the shade.
Probably the park is blocked away.
Oh, is there?
So I'll post the link to the route in the comments. Most of the route was gravel roads and some trails. These roads were just fantastic. There was really hardly any traffic on any of them. This was a Friday, so I would have expected we'd see some people as we get farther up north heading out to the cottage and camping areas, but it's a really, really good route. Very, very quiet roads. Quiet, but not without surprises, I guess you could say. This was a surprise. I'd never seen this before on these roads.
Yeah, I kind of don't really want to go, because that's not a heifer. That's a bull. There they are, they're back over.
Yeah, so that was interesting. We never did see a farmer, so I don't know if that's a regular occurrence. I would doubt it. Probably something was broken in the fence and the cows got out. But anyway, we were amused, to say the least. It was kind of funny. So now we're heading back on to the Trans-Canada Trail. We've hooked back up to that. This area goes from Uxbridge all the way to Lindsay. And you can actually take it all the way around. It kind of loops a little bit back south and then east all the way over to Ottawa, the capital of Canada. So it's a really fantastic route, and generally it's well maintained.
What a great view, eh? I don't know. Skugog, yeah. Maybe. Straight. We're a biker gang!
Yeah, so that was in response to some people who were sitting out in front of that residence, and they actually yelled out to us, "Are you part of a biker gang?" We thought it was pretty funny, so that was our response. We're just coming into Fenelon Falls now, and we're grabbing some snacks, and then we actually head up for some beer after we've hit this convenience store, grabbed some chocolate bars, some chips, and just kind of refueled. On the left-hand side here, this is the lock system, and on the lock system you can actually camp there for free. They don't actually recommend this particular one to camp. It's not the best location to camp at, but it's certainly doable, and some of them you need to phone ahead, and some of them you can just show up and camp. One like this, I mean, it's great because you're pretty close to a town. And then other parts of the lock system, they're a little bit more remote, so that also serves a good purpose as well. We've just after picking up some beer. We've just turned the corner here, and we're going to be making our way out of town. We did pick up about 8 pounds of beer.
Nope.
And our good buddy Jay, well, he was a pretty good sport. He's the one who's carrying the trailer and decided that he'd be willing to take the beer for us.
Hey Jay, how's the beer?
Heavy.
So Jay's carrying 8 pounds of beer.
You know, I was really surprised that late in the day on a Friday, there was really nobody else out on the trail system. I mean, there was a few people walking dogs, but it was not busy at all, which again surprised me. This is probably around 4 p.m. and we're just going around the north side of Balsam Lake right now. There's Jay with his 8 pounds of beer. This was a little funny because we went the right way and then they didn't.
Where'd you go?
Hey, fancy to meet you guys here.
The kid just wanted another hill.
Well, you know what?
I know.
You said to me that we're going out today to
Yeah.
do hills.
Yeah.
So we did hills.
You got some gravel hills here. You're gonna like these ones.
Gravel hills?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
We'll just add to everything.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you could have met. You know.
Yeah, and I mean with Jay moving.
We were asking, does this go all the way to Balsam Lake? And then we stopped, and then you were calling.
And I know Jay with the 8 pounds of beer, as he's moving.
Yeah.
Gravel with the bounce.
Jay, you're.
It's like a zero gravity concept, so you won't even feel it.
No, you're gonna love this hill.
Sure.
Yeah.
Trust us.
You can't ask for any better weather than this. It's been fantastic. We're now about 20 minutes away from the campsite. Even the paved roads have been really good. Drivers, I guess, tend to see a little bit more cyclists, bike packers. I've been pretty impressed with the amount of room that I've been getting. This is the only really kind of sketch area on the route, just along this road, but it's got a pretty decent shoulder, so I'm not really too concerned about it, and it hasn't really all been that bad.
Yeah, so that section of the road I was talking about is as you're getting to the entrance. We're now entering the park itself, but it's a pretty wide shoulder. It's a bit busy, but not too bad. What really surprised me was when we got into the park, and this is us after we've headed to the front gate, and we got our camping sites assigned and that we had reserved, was how long it took us to get to the actual campsite. It must have been about a 4, maybe 5 kilometer ride. We still had quite a lot of riding to do. Hence, I'm speeding up the camera here because I know you don't want to see the meandering road. And by this point, we just wanted to get to the campsite, unload our gear, chill out, have some beers, get some food in our bellies, and just relax after a long day. So that's what we did.
Home sweet home. Well, here we are. How much far did we go? 132 kilometers. So we're all set up. Steve's setting up his little tent. I've got my massive 2-person tent because that's what I want. Yeah, it's good. A few mosquitoes, not too bad. Did you get it all sorted out, boys?
Well, there you go. So we're gonna spend the night here, chill out, go down to the lake, and then come back, eat. We gotta get some water, cook up some food, and then we are heading back tomorrow. It's a good ride. So that's a wrap on day one. We had an amazing day, as I hope the video shows you. But little did we know what was in store for us on the way back on day two. You're gonna have to just wait, check out the next video that I post. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And we will see you again. Take care.